And while you're doing that, I just want to say what syndication really is for anybody that's listening to this and not really sure what is this syndication stuff. It's basically the act of sharing other people's content and all over the net. So there's many ways to do that. And with social media, it's really pretty simple. So if you come to somebody's blog, like Clifton's going to show you, and you can leave a comment and then, retweet it, share it on Twitter, share it on Facebook, that is syndication in its basic forms right there. There's many ways to do it. There's several advanced ways, but this is really, it's your exposure rate. You want to get good content on your blog, and you want other people to see it, and you want them to be able to share it with their friends, and then you're going to go and share theirs with your friends. So this cross syndication is what we build into our tribe. So that's so important with the blog.
Definitely, and that was definitely one of the first things that I built into this theme as I was building it from the ground up. So here we are on the blog front page, and you can see right here to the right of the title, the post title, are retweet and Facebook share. The great thing about this theme is that it's very clean. A lot of times if you add the retweet button and the Facebook share button yourself, they come separate, and it doesn't always look too pretty after you add it. And a great example of that is Carrie's blog. Carrie has a phenomenal blog with excellent content. I read it every single day. But you can see here, for example, his Facebook share button and his retweet button are kind of lopsided for this one, and it starts to get pretty messy. People can't really tell, his visitors can't really always tell where the post starts, where it ends. It gets kind of jumbled here. So one thing that I'm going to be doing for him is he's actually switching over to this new theme that I've developed here within the next couple of days, and it's for one reason, is to help this get cleaned up. So that's what I've done, is really cleaned it up. They're nice and even here. People, can easily spot these, and they're going to get used to where they're at, always up in their top right-hand corner. They're always going to know where they're at when they're ready to retweet your post or share it on Facebook.
Clifton, this is one of the big benefits that you so bring to the table by what you said earlier, since you're testing each of these plugins or modules, as you call them, and make sure they're compatible, because you're right. I had the same thing on my blog with the retweet button or the Facebook share button. I can adjust it, and I can go back in and play with the pixels and stuff like that. But the primary or the main blog, the latest blog page that I have or a post would be fine, but then all the other ones, just like on Carrie's blog, would all be off. And I noticed it was conflicting with the other plugin, What Would Seth Godin Do, which is a great plugin, but I couldn't ever align both of them. It was either I could align them on the latest post, and then all the others would be garbage, or I could line them on all the other posts, and the first one would be garbage. And it goes back to what we were talking about, having clean lines and that professional look. So it's again, the benefit that you bring by testing these out ahead of time is huge.
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought up the What Would Seth Godin Do plugin as well, because that's a great plugin, and that's actually something that is in the pipeline. Just for a sneak peek. That's going to be added as well. It won't actually be the What Would Seth Godin Do. It's going to be my own custom version of that. It's going to have more options, and it will be completely compatible with this entire theme. So you won't have to worry about having to deal with that looking goofy, if you add that plugin. So that's going to be a great benefit.
Awesome.
So down here are additional syndication that aren't as aren't used as much as the retweet and the Facebook, but I still definitely wanted to have them. So down here you'll see Google Buzz was just recently added. People can dig your blog posts. Now, those of you that aren't familiar with dig.com, it is probably one of the, if not the most important bookmarking websites out there. It gets extreme traffic, so you definitely want people digging your bookmarking your blog post on dig.com. And you can learn more by going to dig.com. And over here on the end is MySpace. So it's really simple. Just click, your visitors can click on this link and actually share or post your blog directly to their MySpace account also. So those are some of the additional syndication functions that are already built into this theme.
Okay, so Clifton, what about, we had some other ones I think we're going to look at as well, like the OnlyWire or the Ping FM or stuff like that. Are you going to be able to build those in as well?
Yes. Bookmark, Ping FM, and OnlyWire are on the list. They're not added yet, but I'm going to be testing them soon for compatibility, and those will be rolling out in the next version. So those are a couple that I'm really excited about because they're really popular, and I know a lot of people are going to be looking forward to using those as well.
Absolutely. I train on those all the time. Those are some great little ninja tactics to be able to get tons of backlinks and tons of visibility to them. So awesome. Definitely. That you're looking at them and that you're on your list.